Welcome to Luxury Explored, the ultimate destination for those seeking the most refined luxuries in life, serving connoisseurs worldwide. We are your knowledgeable companions, committed to offering valuable guidance on attaining wealth and prosperity. Please don't forget to express your appreciation by clicking the like button and subscribing to our channel. Together, we will set off an adventure to fully immerse ourselves in the captivating world of opulence. Join us on this glamorous journey as we celebrate life's most sophisticated indulgences and discover the magnificence our planet generously offers. Hello dear viewers, let's address this right away. This video serves as a wake-up call and a reality check. You're free to interpret it as you wish. Before we dive into it, let's clarify a couple of points. We acknowledge that there are different levels of financial circumstances, and we won't be discussing extreme poverty without access to basic necessities like water or food. Instead, we'll focus on modern civilizations and how to recognize signs of financial struggle even in developed country. Occasionally, our candid approach may not sit well with everyone, and if you're easily offended, this is your cue to exit the video. Feel free to explore other content that aligns with your existing beliefs. It's important to note that our content is centered on the unvarnished realities of everyday life. We encourage you to watch this video, take notes, assess areas of potential improvement in your life, and take proactive steps to effect positive change. Now, let's explore the 15 indicators of financial challenges. Number 1. Without work, your current lifestyle couldn't last more than 3 months. To evaluate your financial situation, regardless of your income, ask yourself, if you were to stop working without making lifestyle changes, how long could you maintain your current way of life? If it's less than 3 months, it indicates a precarious situation. To address this, calculate your monthly expenses and save enough to cover 3 months or create alternative income streams like real estate investments, intellectual property royalties, or minority business ownership that don't depend on your ability to work. Number 2. You spend over an hour traveling to your workplace. You've probably heard the phrase time is money, but in reality, money can be earned, while time as of now can't be purchased. Spending a significant portion of your life commuting without any productive output seems perplexing. It's a smart move to minimize your commute to make better use of that otherwise squandered time. If you spend an hour each way of commuting to work, it accumulates to 2 hours daily, translating to 10 hours a week or a whopping 520 hours per year. If you break it down further, you're dedicating 21 full days annually to commuting. Take a moment to let that sink in. When you reconsider the numbers, you'll be amazed by the significant amount of time being wasted. Envision redirecting those days toward more productive activities that could enhance your financial well-being rather than sitting in your car listening to the same repetitive songs. Number 3. You're facing difficult to manage or unaffordable financial responsibilities. When your utilities get cut off, you can't even afford a phone call due to low credit, or you struggle to pay bills. It's a clear sign of financial hardship often caused by insufficient income. Even celebrities like Johnny Depp, despite their high earnings, face severe financial crisis, unable to cover massive monthly expenses. Now, turning back to your situation, it may be due to a lack of financial understanding. You might be stuck in a low-paying job because you haven't developed valuable skills. Even if you do learn, it's often spent on unnecessary purchases. Consider how many people own expensive gadgets but lack credit or drive costly cars while still living with their parents. Number 4. You save money by shopping at the dollar store, using coupons, and buying items on sale. Being a budget-conscious shopper is perfectly fine, but buying unnecessary items on sale, often of low quality, can lead to frequent replacements. It's essential to understand that saving money alone doesn't lead to becoming wealthy. Billionaires focus on increasing their income on investing capital wisely. Reflect on how many times you've purchased items you didn't need just because they were on sale. In reality, buying unneeded sale items doesn't save money. It still benefits the company even with significant discounts. Number 5. Eating fast food for dinner regularly is considered an acceptable option. We've discussed this before, and we often receive pushback, but it's crucial to emphasize that occasional fast food consumption is acceptable. However, nutrition plays a vital role in your life. It fuels your body, which is essentially the machine that powers your ability to think creatively, find solutions, and enhance your reality. Your physical well-being is the foundation for productivity and effective decision-making. If your health is compromised, your performance in all aspects of life suffers. There's more to food than fast food. Learning to cook, especially for the people you care about, is a meaningful practice. Instead of eating fast food alone, sharing a meal with loved ones can be a rich experience. The way you approach food can be indicative of your financial well-being. Number 6. You had to decline your child's request for a moderately priced toy. This isn't about spoiling your kids, it's about your financial situation. If you've ever been unable to afford a toy your child wanted, it's a sign of financial struggles. It's not about the toy itself, but the impact on your child's happiness. Use this as a motivation to improve your financial situation and provide a better future for your family. Number 7. You fear that your life circumstances will impact your children's opportunities for success. This likely resonates with many parents facing challenges. If you're worried that your current circumstances could hinder your child's prospect for success, it signifies financial hardship. This implies to those with high incomes as well, because being poor doesn't solely stem from your bank balance. As a parent, your deepest desire is for your child to enjoy a better life than your own upbringing. But there's an ongoing concern that you might not be doing enough. You aim to provide your child with the tools and guidance for both success and happiness without spoiling them. The goal is to prevent them from having to overcome your struggles as a part of their life journey. Number 8. You lack clean underwear and socks on a daily basis. These are fundamental necessities, and as we've highlighted before, your inability to have even the most basic essentials in your life signifies that you're living below the standard. It's also closely related to your basic hygiene, as discussed in our video 15 things that poor people do which the rich don't. You don't need to purchase expensive underwear or specific brands, but it's essential to maintain good hygiene. It's one of the initial steps if you aim to improve your circumstances and escape poverty. Number 9. You're dealing with an addiction. Regardless of your income, being controlled by an addiction can undermine your freedom. While slavery days are behind us, modern addictions, whether to substances or companies' manipulations, can still exert significant control over your life. Even small habits like smoking pose health risks, not to mention the more serious issues tied to excessive drinking or drug use. Life should be a beautiful, enjoyable experience, lived to the fullest, and the goal is to stay healthy for as long as possible. It's no secret that affluent individuals tend to live longer than those with fewer resources. In this context, you may not be financially poor, but your life expectancy could be significantly shorter due to avoidable mistakes that erode your control over your own life. It's essential to reflect on these factors and their impact on your future. Number 10. Your home has an unusual or unpleasant odor. We didn't want to delve into these details, but it's rather evident. If your home consistently has an unpleasant odor, it's an indicator of financial hardship. Often, individuals with limited resources reside in less favorable neighborhoods with higher crime rates, contributing to a lower overall potential for improvement. It's true that you tend to become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, and if those around you are also in the less than ideal living conditions, it can be demotivating to enhance your own. This can lead to a cycle of poverty. Number 11. Your car has been in use for over a decade. Your car is too old, demanding regular maintenance, and it doesn't offer sufficient safety in case of accidents. A reliable vehicle not only extends your life, but also enables you to reach greater heights in life. However, upgrading your car should be a lower priority, especially if you come into money, as it's more an expense than an asset unless you work as an Uber driver. Focus on improving your mindset and education first, and consider upgrading your car later in the process. Number 12. You anticipate that the government will provide for you in your retirement. While some criticize this viewpoint, it's a widespread observation that individuals in challenging situations often look to the government for solutions. This can be seen in news stories where people blame the government for their difficulties. However, expecting politicians or the government to make you wealthy is unrealistic. Governments primarily handle the broader population, and while they may address specific issues or enact laws to aid the economy, your success should ultimately rely on your own efforts, not on political figures. The political landscape is subject to change, so your success should be self-driven. Number 13. You use your money before you actually receive it. Using money before you earned it is a significant obstacle that keeps many in financial hardship. Debt accumulation and dealing with existing debts can impede progress. It's vital to learn how to manage finances and control money's impact on your life. Money should serve to protect your health, comfort, lifestyle, and happiness. If you're in debt, step 1 is to eliminate it and avoid falling back into it. It's tough but worthwhile. Many express a desire to get ahead, yet spend on non-essential items or use credit for unproductive purchases. This essentially relinquishes your hard-earned time to the creditor until you repay. Number 14. You engage in activities such as stealing Wi-Fi, electricity, cable services, or using torrents for downloading movies and music. We acknowledge the importance of seeking knowledge and skills to better your situation, and the internet provides a wealth of valuable resources for self-improvement. However, engaging in any form of stealing is discouraged. If you're unable to afford the things you need, it's a clear indicator of financial hardship. In such a situation, it's essential to use the knowledge you acquired to work diligently and move towards improving your financial circumstances. And number 15, you don't have a loving family. The greatest wealth is the love of your family, as it transcends money. Meaningful relationships matter most, like spending time with your children and feeling the love of a partner when you sleep. This form of wealth is about emotional richness, where a loving and supportive family can be incredibly powerful. If your parents are still with you, the value is immeasurable. People often underestimate these connections, realizing their significance only when they're gone. Rather than taking them for granted, prioritize spending time with your kids, learning from your parents, and cherishing your partner. That's a wrap for this video, 15 clues you might be poor 2023. If you learned something, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video. This is Luxury Explored.